Welcome back to Northern Farms. The carrots are ready to harvest, but with limited storage and only one tractor, what is the best way to get them lifted? Let's get farming. So we're gonna be dealing with carrots today. They're ready in the field. We need to get them harvested, and really we need to keep the cost down, because I don't know if you saw during that introduction that the field is absolutely packed full of weeds, and there is no way that we can actually get rid of those before we harvest. So I'm taking our Merlot here down to the shop. We are going to carefully come out of here because the cars come thick and fast, and we're going to pop into the shop and lease something that will help us sort things, and we're also going to buy something that we need for the farm as well. So let's pop out of here and into the shop. Before we can buy anything though, or even lease anything, what we're going to have to do is borrow some money, because we're finally in the negative. It's cost us too much. So we're going to borrow 10,000. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to do what we want to do. In fact, I'm going to borrow 20,000. That should be more than enough. And then I think the carrot harvester I'm going to go for is going to be this one. This is the DeWolf GCCI. We will go with the Michelin tires. We need to put the correct number plate on for the tractor. So that's F154 ERJ for Thefisherj. And okay, and then we're gonna lease this. This is gonna cost us 9,235 to lease, so I was right to increase the loan a little bit. And I'm not gonna hold on to this for very long, because this we just want for today. I'm not planning on doing the carrots beyond really today, so yes to that. And then with that, we are also going to need a set of forks. These are going to be 2,000. We are going to buy those outright. Now, we need these to move eggs around as well. So that should be a good setup, especially for getting the carrots collected with just the single tractor. This will produce boxes. We can then go around the field, pick the boxes up with this. And that will make things easier. Definitely a good way to go. The only thing that worries me about this setup is the fact that we have a single row on that harvester. So doing all of this in a day is going to be quite a challenge. Let's pull... right, we need to pull this away from the wall here. So just lift that up and bring it out. Now, one of the nice things about this Merlot is this Merlot will actually work a field as a tractor with the right stuff on it. Because we have it leased at the moment, we can't reconfigure it, and I should have got the better configuration at the back. What we do have is a rear hitch, so that will be fine. Oh, and it will connect those up. In fact, oh wow, this will actually run this harvester. I'm not going to run this harvester with it, but yeah, this will actually run the harvester, which is actually a little bit funny. Not what I planned to do with this Merlot, but I do think that's great. Oh, does that stick out? Oh, we've got a wide wheel on the back here, already bending this piece of equipment, but we'll be fine. Just turn it around and out of the way. Yeah, there we go. It's got steering axle wheels, so it can be a little bit of a funny thing to do, especially with this Merlot on the front. So we'll bring this up to here and drop it off, yeah, at this point here. That will give us the space to hook it up to the tractor. As I was saying last time, this tractor should be more than enough to handle pretty much anything we can throw at it, and this carrot harvester is no exception. I am a little bit worried about that gateway. That is a really narrow gateway to get this through. Thankfully, I think we'll be all right. I certainly would have liked to have tried to get our combine through here, and we might have to do that next year. But we're going to drive straight into the field and just hit the first row. once we're in. Now let's see if we can get this round here and down the side of my house without hitting anything. Yeah, that is very tight through there. Tractor will go through fine. Whether the harvester will? No, harvester goes through fine as well. We seem to be all good, so we'll get that there. And we'll close up this gate. Then I can back this up. And we'll start in the middle of the field and work our way out. Can I back this right up? Yeah, we're going to have a little bit at the ends we're not going to be able to do. So unfold our harvester. Right, and we need to get this to produce the boxes. Buy new boxes. 4 boxes for 520. Yes, we have a set of boxes on here. We'll turn it on. We'll drop it down. And into the first row. Now, normally, I would get the GPS running on this tractor. But that doesn't seem to want to work. Well, that won't work with this setup. And in fact, if we position ourselves like this, it seems like we might get 2 rows up at once, which would be great. I think our yield on here might actually be worse than the yield we had on the previous field. That is utterly awful. Wow. That is getting near to being a deep red on here, and that is down to about a 50% yield almost with these. Gonna get round in this corner here. It's fun, but we're in, and I'm lining up now to do a single row. We are not doing any headlands at the moment because it is just, well, the rows aren't actually seeded that way, so that's why I've not gone for that. I am having to go down to single rows now. We are in that position because I discovered in the middle there, you can see we've still got some weeds, so we have missed some carrots in the middle. So I'm down to taking single rows out. We're only 40% full at this point. What is surprising me, though, is how fast we're actually getting through this field. The turnarounds are quite quick, and we are in a really good position on it. I'm quite happy with the progress on this. So maybe we might actually get this done today. I was concerned that that wasn't going to happen, but yeah, we're not doing too bad at the moment, even if we are having troubles getting around on the headlands. But that'll sort itself out eventually as we get a bigger and bigger section cut into the middle of this field. Once we're far enough into the field, turning around at the ends definitely becomes easier. We are 70% full on these first set of boxes, which is fantastic. So lift this up here and turn ourselves around. I found going round this way actually works better. Yes, it does mean that we're driving over the crops. These carrots, though, aren't planted on the ridges, so that's also not going to help their overall yield. But as I said, I'm slightly surprised. We are already over 5,000 litres of carrots. They don't pay massively well, so I think we're going to need a huge amount. But we will at least get a nice set of boxes of carrots to sell. And wow, yeah, that box there is getting almost full, and it's switched to the front one. So we are in a position now where we're making our way through to the last box. And this is why we got the forks, so that we can get these all picked up and get them sold off when we are able. This is the first time I've used this carrot harvester with these boxes, and I'm impressed. It's working really well. It fits this farm absolutely perfectly for what we're doing on here, and yeah, it's couldn't be happier with the selection. I think the big harvester would have been too big and too expensive to have run on here. It would cost us 3 times as much to lease it. We need to make a couple of 100,000 with this. In fact, we probably should be going the other way round, I get the feeling. Because what I need to do now is drop these boxes off. So we will come here into the middle of the field. Yeah, I have a feeling we should be going around the other way. So let's bring up the F1 menu. So unload boxes is Z. Yeah, off the back they go. And we want to pull forward carefully. Like that. And yeah, I get the feeling that we really should... Yeah, well, 4 more boxes. That we really should be going the other way around in this field. So let's get those boxes. Let's get those boxes out the way, because we'll need the Merlot to do that. Get them out the way, and then we can start cutting this field properly, I think. But now I'm going to put the boxes of carrots in this shed here. This is our... Well, it's one of our sheep pen sheds. We've not got any sheep in here at the moment, but we can maneuver this around and in here. And 4 boxes of these will fit nicely down the end here. We should be able to just be able to get all of these in here and sorted. It's a little bit tight, but I don't think it's a massive problem. And yeah, we can put them in there and then grab a flatbed in the near future and go and get them sold with that. We're going to need a flatbed anyway, so that will be good. And hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere with these carrots. Oh yeah, we need to get the other 2. So 2 more, we'll get these off the field and then we'll get back to harvesting. Okay, so I've switched around and we are now doing this the other way around, and this makes much more sense to me. Driving on where we've already harvested, trying to avoid driving on the crop as much as possible. Much more realistic, makes much more sense. And as we open up the field, I think it'll work a lot better. We're still quite tight turning this corner. But it is still working for the most part, and yeah, I'm happy with this. This is good, and we are already 27% full, so we've already filled up a quarter of our boxes, which is pretty amazing that we're working that fast through this again. That's awesome. The only bit that I need to work around a little bit more is this diagonal bit at the end here. It's quite fiddly to do this bit, but this is going well. I think we're not halfway through the field, and it is 10 past 12, so it is taking a little bit longer than I expected, or than I think it was going to take, but we are making better progress than I was expecting. So still plenty of way to go, but we're doing well with how far we've got, I think. Our second boxes, or our second set of boxes, are ready. So we'll unload them in the field here. That should give us enough space, I think, to work around them. I'm not going to immediately pick them up off the field, but we have the rain coming down now. Let's buy some more boxes and put them on, and away we go. Yeah, we've got the rain coming down. I've been around the headland a couple of times to try and ease things a bit, so things should be getting a bit easier around here. But the mud will start to cause us a problem if the rain goes on too long. If we're lucky, this will be a nice short shower and it won't affect us too much. But there's a good possibility the rain might set in, and then we're just going to get bogged down in this field and have a lot of trouble getting these carrots up. The other big advantage to doing inside out with the harvester here is that we are able to go right up to the end of the rows for the most part, and pick up to the end of the row. The trouble we've got is this bit that's a bit longer here. But this field isn't rectangular, is really causing a bit of a problem trying to get the ends of these rows up, especially in this direction here. We're having to back this almost right into the hedge in order to pick it, but it comes in and we pick without too much hassle once we've reversed up. Yeah, it is just a case of how long is this rain gonna set in? Are we gonna get bogged down? Are we going to be in a situation where we can't actually move the harvester and get these carrots harvested? We still have a very long way to go in this field, and it's already 1:30. Having this delayed much longer is just going to cause a huge issue. We're getting more and more bogged down at the moment in this field. It's up to the bottom or up to the edge of the wheel rims now. And I'm just keeping a close eye on it. One of the advantages we've got is that this harvester does not require as much horsepower as this tractor has. And as long as we keep moving, we should be all right. We are just over half full on this set of boxes, so that's going to be another 8 boxes by the time this is finished. And yeah, it's currently sitting on the rear, or it's currently going to the 3rd box along. So that is pretty good. I'm happy with that. We are, as I said at the start, not getting the best yield off of this field. Around we come, reverse it up so that we can get as far into this as possible. Yeah, the maneuvering here that's taking the time, and the fact that this is a single row harvester, of course, does not help. I do wish there was a dual row version of this, but there really isn't. And we do not have a second tractor to use with the trailer, even if I think our telehandler might have been able to run this. Things are getting really bogged down now. The tractor is struggling a little bit. I'm seeing some wheel spin from various points, and I do not want to be that far into the hedge. Let's see if we can wrap this round the top end of this field. But yeah, the mud is, well, the mud is quite deep. I don't think we're moving. Yeah, we're not moving. Oh, we're only 96% of the way there. Let's turn that off. Let's see if we can move this. No, we are stuck. The mud has defeated us. I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Yeah, we can move the tractor a bit, but the actual harvester does not want to move in this depth of mud. That is unfortunate. I was really, really hoping we weren't going to have this problem, but it cannot move it. It cannot move it. There is too much weight on the back there. And that's because we've got an almost full pallet of carrots there. Is there anything I can do with this to make things work? We have got wide tires on this, and I'm wondering if I can just lift the trailer or lift the harvester a little bit to get it to get that out of the mud and help there. Let's see. Can we get under here? Oh, let's actually get under it. Just wait. No, that's not gonna. That's too much weight for the telehandler to do anything with. But with that off the ground like that. Oh no. It doesn't want to move at all. Any direction. Yeah, that is stuck and going nowhere. I think we might have to get the ones we've got on the field here off and pick this up once it's drier. It's... oh, that is so unfortunate. We really need to be able to get these carrots up and quickly, because at the moment, well, I think we've only got 1 more month that we can get these carrots harvested, and I really wanted to get them harvested today, because tomorrow I want to get... oh, those are bouncing. Let's get these off one at a time. They're not happy at the moment. I want to get the grass cut. If we can get the grass cut, we can start looking over winter at getting the cows and the sheep. But at the moment, that is looking less and less likely, because it looks like we're going to have to deal with the remains of these carrots. As I'm going back and forth to the field here, trying to get these crates off, and with our tractor sitting there just unable to do anything, I do find myself wondering if getting some wide tires on the tractor might help. Might see if it can do anything, because we're gonna end up with no money next game day as well, because of our leasing and our loan at the moment. We're gonna have to we're gonna end up borrowing money to get the next set of crates onto the harvester, which annoys me. But I'm wondering if, yeah, a wide set of tires, buying those would get anything done. I don't know if we actually have a workshop on the farm, or we'll have to take them down to the shop for that. We've got a decent amount of carrots already, though. Although, I'm kind of wondering if stacking them in a long line like this was really the best way to get them in here, considering I think we might end up with double the amount of carrots we have now. So it may be that we're gonna have to rearrange those boxes, and I think I'll probably do that overnight while we've got this rain kicking about. It's gonna cause us issues to be an entire day behind, but if we can't get these carrots out, that's a lot of money we've invested in harvester and everything without actually getting anything back for it. I wonder how much our carrots are currently worth, because that's going to be an important thing. We've got 32,000 liters of carrots at the moment, because we've got 2 sets of 8 out at 2. No, there's 16,000 liters of carrots so far. Yeah, we've got 23,000 liters of carrots, and that includes the 4 that are currently on the actual trailer. Their price is 147 per 1,000 liters. So the carrots we've got at the moment are only worth 3,400. 7,496. That doesn't even cover the cost of leasing the harvester. Harvester leasing costs are 9,000. Yeah, so we've spent 9,231 on leasing today. We're looking at spending about another 12. No, not quite that much. But yeah, probably about 10 10 to 12,000 in total on leasing today. So, yeah. I'm not sure on any of our crops we've actually made any money so far. And pretty much, for me at the moment, that's farming in a nutshell. We are desperately trying to find a way to make money on here at the moment, and we've yet to do it. So, I don't really know what to do. We've got a tractor stuck deep in the mud, a trailer that, or a harvester that cannot go anywhere, a whole load of carrots sitting here waiting to be unloaded. This particular one on the end here, this has, this is not a full pallet. Yeah. We've got, yeah, 96%. But I don't think there's anything we can do. So that means that we're going to have to leave it here for today and pick up this carrot harvest next time. Hopefully, we're going to get a drier day in November. But we're heading to be a day behind, which isn't great. So all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.